Hey guys, welcome to Motorides, the channel that gives you in-depth, no-nonsense reviews about cars and bikes. And today we don't have a bike, but we have a scooter with us. This is the TVS X, and we had done a walk around of this scooter when we were in Dubai and when the scooter was launched. But today we got to spend a little more time with it. We got to ride it a little bit, though for a very brief period. But quite a few questions of yours would be answered in this video, so stick around till the end. Subscribe to Motorides if you haven't already. Press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload such videos. So let's get started with the design of the TVS X. To start with the design, now if you look at the TVS X, it is quite like the concept that was showed off in 2018, which was the TVS Creon, and a lot of design elements have made it to the production version. Like you can see, you get this nice large front apron, you get red color panels right here, and you get this nice dual tone finish with black as well. The TVS logo is right here, and you get this nice LED headlamp which is vertical. And as you can see, this is the daytime running portion and this part lights up in the night when you turn on the headlamps. These two pieces that you see here, they are cornering headlamps, and as you turn, the lights will come on. Here you have the LED turn indicators. All of the lighting components are LED on this scooter, and that makes it very premium. Right here you get 12-inch wheels. These are alloys. You get disc brakes at the front and at the back as well. I'll show that to you when we move at the back. Now there is something very interesting that I want to show you here. Now the TVS X gets RAM intake for cooling the battery packs and the motor, and the intake is right here. So the intake is right here, and this, as you can see, flows directly to the motor. There is an outlet on the other side which flows onto the motor directly, and if you see right below it, it's like a radiator grill, but these fins helps the scooter to push in the air around the battery packs. There are two battery packs, one on the left, one on the right, and there is a small gap in middle for the air to pass. And if you come behind here, you'll see this opening where the air is thrown on to the motor, which is situated right here. So that's a very interesting piece of engineering which helps cool the motor and the battery. Now moving on to the side, you will see this nice new design right here. You get some gray components with the X badging right here. These are all stickers. Here you have the footboard. Now you don't get a flat footboard because the battery packs are located right here, and this right here is where the charging port is located. The silver piece that you see is the exposed frame, and this blue part is also the new aluminium frame. Now there's a nice little detail here. If you see this, these are the coordinates for the TVS factory in Hosur, right where we are right now. So every TVS X will have the coordinates right here. Talking about the handlebar now, you get these crash guards over here. The brake levers are adjustable for 3 steps, and as you can see, adjusting them is very easy. Now let's talk about the switch gear. Right here you have a hazard switch. Here you have the parking switch, wherein you can put the scooter in parking mode, and you can just push the scooter at the front, or you can push it back, so it makes parking very easier. Here you have a power button to turn on the scooter, and also look, so you can, with this button you can put the screen off. As you can see, the screen has gone off completely. When you want to turn it back on, you push this, press and hold, and the screen will come on. And right here you have the ignition switch, so you can kill the ignition and you can put it, and this is the button you can use to switch the motor on. On the left side you have the cruise control button. This is for this helmet button that you see right here is to open up the boot, which opens like so. So yeah, it just opens up with the press of a button, and here you can store a full-sized helmet. A medium to large size helmet will fit here easily. And then you have the controls to operate this massive touchscreen. We'll get to the screen later. Then you have the turn indicators and horn, which sounds like this. And on this side also you get the crash guard and adjustable brake levers. The mirrors are nice and wide and they offer a good view of what's happening at the rear. I also like the design on the mirrors. It's very sleek and it's very easy to adjust and goes with the overall exposed look that the scooter is going for. Now, if you see, there is no front cowl here. You just get this small little screen right here. Overall, the handlebar is fully exposed. Right here, you will have the number plate. Now, getting onto the scooter is really easy. The seat height is 770 mm and the ground clearance is 175 mm. My height for reference is 5'9", and as you can see, both my feet are flat on the ground. So it's going to be very easy for new riders and shorter riders to ride this scooter. The seat itself is nice and comfortable. It's not very soft, but it's not too hard either. And I feel that longer distances will be really comfortable on this one. As you can see, you get a really nice riding position. Your feet are nice and flat on this flat floorboard, and you have a nice rider's triangle. You sit upright and you get a very comfortable riding position that way. The cushioning on the rear seat also is the same as the front seat. However, I feel that this area should have had some kind of a grab handle so that the passenger does not slip behind. However, there is a grab handle right here, so the rear passenger can grab on to these grooves right here. Coming to the rear, you have this nice vertical tail lamp, just like you have the LED headlamp on the front, and you get these LED indicators. And right here there is a nice aircraft-like design that you will see, which looks really nice. You also get a tire hugger for the rear tire. The rear wheel is also 12 inches. You get alloy wheels at the rear and disc brakes. Now this gets only a single channel ABS, you don't get dual channel ABS. And on this side you will see the monoshock. This is the chain drive, and you see this part. This is also illuminated in blue color, denoting that this is an electric vehicle. You get this nice side stand, which looks really nice, and when it's up, it hides away like this. And the footrest for the rear passenger also hides away, and you can pull them out like this. And when not in use, you can just push them back in, and it goes flush with the overall body of the scooter. So overall, that's the design of the scooter. Let us know in the comments, what do you think of the design? What are the parts that you like the most, and what could have been different? Now we'll take a look at the screen and see what the screen is like. So this is the 10-inch display on the TVS X, and it's a nice bright display. In the daylight also you can see almost everything, though the font size, if you see, it's kind of small. I would have liked it to be a little larger than it is, but you get a whole lot of information on this screen. Now this is the overview of the scooter. Here you have the riding stats of how much of riding you're doing in each mode. So the stealth mode 30%, stride mode 45%, and sonic mode was 25%. So overall it gives you what ride mode you have been riding on. Here it will give you fuel savings. Fuel savings will be, so if you were riding a petrol scooter, the amount of money that you would have spent on fuel, what would be the saving when you're riding the TVS X? That's the number that you get right here. The top speed that you have achieved on the scooter, you also get TPMS, and here you have the battery health, vehicle health, and the battery SOC. Now besides vehicle information, you also have navigation. It is powered by your maps, so you don't get Google Maps right here, but someone is sharing a location with you on Google, you can push the location to the scooter through the TVS app, and then you will be able to use the navigation system right here. You can easily search a destination, type wherever you want to go, and like for example, we want to go here, it will open up the map, and yeah, it also gives you the temperature that will be when you reach the destination, estimated time of arrival, and the distance. Once you start the navigation, it will split the screen, and here you have the turn-by-turn navigation. You have the map view right here, and here you have the normal riding statistics. Here you also have the phone connectivity, so you can have your favorite contacts, and if you have a Bluetooth headset connected to your helmet, you can connect it via this. You can connect it to the scooter, and then you can answer calls, receive calls, and also listen to music. Now this comes with an inbuilt SIM card, but the SIM card is used only for the over-the-air updates and tracking your vehicle. For all other services like watching videos and playing the games, you will have to connect it to hotspot services of your mobile phone. Here you have some apps, so if you want to kill some time while you're waiting for someone, you can go to the browser, you can watch videos, you can watch Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Then you have you also have a wellness app, and you can also play games to pass the time. Now these apps are only activated when the scooter is parked, the motor is off, and you will not be able to use it when you are riding. Now another cool feature that this screen has is this tilt function. So if this angle is not very clear and you're getting glare in your eyes, you can simply tilt the screen as per your liking. So the total tilt angle is about 40 degrees. So whatever angle is suitable for you, you can have the screen tilted and use it as per your convenience. Now speaking about performance, we got very little time with the TVS X on this Hosuru test track, but I can tell you how the power delivery is and how the scooter performs and how it will perform on a highway. We won't be able to tell you specifically how it will perform on bad roads or in the city, but with the little time that we spend with the scooter, we can give you some idea. Now let's talk about the battery pack first. The battery pack is a 4.44 kilowatt hour battery pack, and the claimed range is 140 kilometers. But given how this scooter performs in its various modes, you should be able to get about 100 to 110 kilometers of range in mixed riding conditions. And the top speed is rated at 105 kilometers per hour, and the 0 to 40 comes in at 2.6 seconds. The 0 to 60 comes in at 4.5 seconds, and we've tested this. Is pretty much possible to do with this scooter. The motor is rated at 7 kilowatt, which is about 9.3 HP, and a peak power of 11 kilowatt hour, which is about 14.7 horsepower. It's a good powerful motor, and that does translate in the speed and acceleration. And also in terms of quick acceleration in the sonic mode, it is very quick to accelerate, and you will reach the top speeds very, very fast. Now the stealth mode is the default mode where the scooter will start, but it is limited to 48 kilometers per hour, and this is the mode that you would be using while you are in traffic. The stride mode is where you will find yourself riding most of the time when you're riding in the city or sometimes on the highway as well. It is a balance of power and performance, and the power in the stride mode is more than enough for your daily commute. When you want to have some fun, you can get into the sonic mode and you can enjoy the full power of this scooter. In terms of handling, the ergonomics of the scooter and the rider's triangle is really, really good, and you will find yourself very comfortable on longer rides as well. Maneuvering the scooter to traffic is also going to be very easy, as the scooter is not very heavy and everyone in your family will be able to ride the scooter very easily. Talking about the suspension, if you look at the scooter as a performance scooter, I found the suspension to be on a softer side, because when we were riding on the track, it was bouncing a little bit. But if you ride it in the city, it's going to be more than comfortable for your city commutes, and it will get the job done. If you want to have fun and want a sporty ride, the suspension could have been a little stiffer. Other than that, we will have to get the scooter back to Mumbai when we test it in our own motorride style and give you a full in-depth download on how the scooter performs in city and other riding conditions. So all in all, the TVS X is a really well put together scooter, and obviously some of you might be thinking that the price 2.49 lakhs is a little bit high. but you get a lot of premium features on it. And if you see the screen, it's a nice big screen. It has a lot of features. The overall quality of the components is also really nice, and overall when you ride the scooter you feel that you are riding an expensive machine. It's available only in one variant and one colorway, and the price is 2.49 lakhs ex showroom. Deliveries for this will start in December. It will first be available only in Bangalore, and then probably next year 2024 January we'll start seeing the scooter in other markets as well. Let us know what you think about the scooter. If you like the scooter, if you think the pricing is justified, let us know in the comments. If you have any questions about the scooter, put them down as well, and we will try and answer each and every one of them. This is Vipul signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, rev hard, rev free, and ride safe.